Hey guys, it's Clash Enthusiast here with another video on Road to Town Hall 11 tips and tricks. And it looks like we got raided 3 times in the past 2 days, and on the bright side we kind of won 12 trophies. There's also a not so bright side. The season for Clash of Clans restarted, and as you may know, there is a season every 2 weeks, and it restarts every 2 weeks. So if you were to look at your clan castle and go into your clan, you would see that your donations and however many troops you received has restarted, and possibly your league also. And in one of the raids, the first raids where we actually had our clan castle defending for us, this guy forgot to put his giants in first and let his barbarians come from behind or some other place where the mortar wouldn't reach them. So it didn't really work out well for him, and our air troops and Hog Rider and one archer actually did pretty well against these people. He only had 4 barbarians left. He can't really do much with those, but they defended really well. And the guy didn't really get much, only 600 or so gold and 400 elixir. And so now, once we raid, our trophies will rise and our league will be back. We are in, hopefully, Bronze 2, and we are trying to go into Silver 3 just to look better, or as you may say, well, if you were to go on a clan chat or into Global, they first see your league. It's like when you go into an interview and you must make like a good impression, so you actually bring up your league so you can actually have a better league bracket or the league plate that you see. Like this guy, Gandalf, in this clan, Request and Leave. This clan is a clan where you can't really stay unless you're higher level, looking to actually donate and gain experience from it. And last episode I was explaining that that it wasn't unfair that you guys couldn't actually get troops from my clan because you were not in my clan. So this is an alternate way to actually get some good troops. And for our first raid, we have this base that has a mortar on the corner, but it won't really do much against our giants. So we could just put our giants and barbarians, the 10 level 6 barbarians we got from that clan, Request and Leave. You could just type in REQ, capital REQ, and apostrophe, and just set your player count, or how many players are in the clan, to show up to 20, so you can also find it much easier. Their trophies in total are above 20,000, so you can find them fairly easily. And then in this one right here, the raid, we put our giants in first and our barbarians in second, after we noticed that our mortar didn't really shoot after the giants, and so the barbarians helped the giants go into the wall faster than if we actually let the giants do it themselves. And because the giants are now in the mortar's radius, the small radius where it can't shoot, the mortar automatically aims for a different unit to shoot at, and those are the barbarians, level 6 barbarians. They're not like the level 1 or level 2 barbarians. These barbarians have a lot more HP, so they can actually tank whatever the mortar throws at them, and they do a lot more attack damage. And so this base looked fairly easy with the level 6 barbarians, the 10 level 6 barbarians we got from the clan Request and Leave. So that was pretty awesome. That's also an alternative, like I said before. Instead of joining a clan that's really good and that will probably not accept you, you can also go to clans like Request and Leave, join them, request some troops, immediately leave, or they'll kick you. They just want the levels, they're greedy, or you may say on your side, your point of view, they might not be greedy because you're giving you good troops. The sad thing is that they will not give you the best of troops, or the troops that you request exactly. Like if you were to request for some level 3, level 4 balloons, they won't give it to you. They usually give giants, high level barbarians, sometimes archers, and minions. If you love minions, there is a chance they give minions, because minions take up 2 spots in your army camps, and to fill up your clan castle you just need 5 if you're a level 1 clan castle. So if they were to donate 5 minions to get 10 experience from those 5 minions, because in total the housing space they take up leads to how much experience they get from donating. And now we just changed our base layout a bit just so we can get our gold more secure, because we have about 17,000. We won't change it. We'll change it maybe at the end when we request a few more troops in 10 minutes or so. And that'll be awesome for our base. We can actually just waste or just simply use up our gold on walls, put the smallest collector or the storage outside, and then transfer the clan castle inside right next to the mortar, so we can have another defense like the first one I showed you in the beginning. And that's what's so great about swapping things out in Clash of Clans. And because you won't have your storages full while your mines and collectors being collecting their loots or whatever you call them. So if a mine was to get full without collecting that mine loots, your storage wouldn't be full, so always stay at 0 if you were to use up all the gold. So you can actually put the storage on the outer section and use it as a defense or a tanking mechanism, so when enemy troops attack you, they can actually stall on that and the mortar could just throw rocks to them and destroy. And that's one thing you can actually do. Now we might actually need to gem these stuff up. These troops need to be gemmed because nobody actually wants to wait for any troops. We could possibly boost our barracks, but in some certain levels of your barrack, like level 2, 3, 4, and possibly up to 4 or 5, when you reach level 5, you can possibly boost your barracks. This also goes for collectors and mines. Lower level collectors and mines and barracks cannot be boosted. And the best way to explain boosting to you guys is possibly use this thing I just made up. Let's just say it takes 1 hour for you to get 10,000 elixir or 10,000 gold from a collector. So if you were to boost that and use 10 gems to boost the collector that you had or the mine, it would take 15 minutes for you to get that 10,000 gold or 10,000 elixir. So it just kind of times the speed for your training or for your collecting to be 4 times greater. So every second would be 4 seconds, and that's pretty much how it works. But like right now, we still don't want to boost because this video is instant. I could possibly just cut the video, edit it later on. That won't be actually good because I really don't want to wait or anything. Like right now, I will go to raid in a few seconds once these troops are done. We just need 1 more. And nobody wants to get bored. I don't want to wait 15 minutes or 5 minutes, so I'll just gem these up and then we'll get some gems later on from those obstacles. And obstacles right now are the best way to get gems. And there's also a video I made that also explains a giveaway that I'm doing. First person gets 30 bucks, second person 25, third person 15. And while I was talking about that, here's a base that is full of loot. And wow. So 52,000 gold, 57,000 elixir. We just put 1 barbarian near the town hall just to see if there's any clan castle troops. Put our 4 giants right next to the defenses and our archers to back them up. And so because the cannon right next to where I put the barbarians had no building there, it was spaced out and we could actually put our troops right there. I did that, and now we're just gonna have to aim for the collectors, because once that giant goes into the radius, it's gonna start attacking our troops, and we don't really want to lose any more until we actually get enough gold or elixir to complete something. And our achievement, or something that we have to do by the end of this video, is to actually get level 2 archers upgraded. So level 1 archers that we have right now, we have to upgrade them to level 2, and that should take about 12 hours. And by next video, which is every day I post one, 12 hours later, I will do another video showing you that the archers are a great troop on defense and a great troop on offense. And we won all that. Sadly, we couldn't really do much else. We couldn't get all the loots. I'm pretty sad about that. But everything is okay. So 44,000 elixir we have right now. We just need about 6,000. And then we can upgrade our archers. We might need to gem a few more troops. And while that's happening, we could possibly just build a few more of our walls. Like I said, walls are a really important defense. They kind of just stall the attackers, and our defenses, our real defenses, the ones that actually attack, get to hit the oncoming horde of enemies. And so when you're actually gemming like I am, my troops, don't do this. Let's just say you have 20 barbarians, and once you put one more, it becomes 3 gems to actually finish up. The best way to actually do it is minus that one, go for the lowest amount of gems to spend for the most amount of troops. So let's just say 10 costs about 2 gems for barbarians. So if you minus 1 barbarian from that, you can only spend 1 gem, and then you get 9 troops, and you can wait 25 seconds for the next barbarian. So you don't waste 2 gems, you just waste 1 and then have to wait 25 seconds. So it's much better. And in this base, this guy forgot his mortar outside. So we're gonna have to do something about that, but right now we're gonna have to get the loot here. Hopefully we can accomplish something. We're just gonna distract the defenses with that one giant. I have to put another one just long enough so our archers can take the loot. And hopefully, yep, there is a spring trap there. When you go into a higher level and get better troops, spring traps won't do much against any troop of yours that is higher than 5 housing spaces. Giants take up 5 spaces in your army camp, and this is the limit for spring traps. So let's just say a troop had 20 housing spaces, and he went through a spring trap. He wouldn't be able to, I mean, he would be able to go through, but the spring trap wouldn't do anything against him. This also goes for Barbarian King. Barbarian King doesn't really have a space he takes up, but you can also see from his large mass and how much he looks to weigh, a spring trap, a small string trap, won't really do anything against him. Sadly, we lost this raid, but we filled up our storages, and now we can finally upgrade our archers. And we're not going to gem this 134 gems just to gem that 12-hour thing. No, we can wait. We have enough time. Wow. And now with the remaining gold, we could just upgrade a few walls. And when there's a few more left, maybe a storage. We're already upgrading our our gold storage. Gold storage, we're going to have to put on the same level as our elixir storages, just so we can actually get an even amount. So 50,000 on elixir and about 50,000 on gold. It'll be much easier when you go up to 1,000,000 and have 1,000,000 as the max cap, and you won't really have to upgrade anymore. And we're doing the same thing. We're typing request and apostrophe, and then we're setting the people that are already in the clan to 20. We're requesting immediately. Hopefully we get some minions. They give higher level minions, and that'll be great. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, barbarians. Good enough. And now after we got those barbarians, we're just gonna hope that we get a few minions just so they can attack from the air. And if the army that is attacking our base comes with, let's just say melee heroes that can't really attack ranged, or let's just say air troops, then it will be really nice for us, like in the beginning of the episode when I showed you that replay. We also got 2 level 5 minions and another barbarian, which is great. Fill the barbaric, and the barbarians can tank, and we can actually do stuff. Also, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. My last episode should be on the left. My next episode should be on the right. There's also another subscribe button on the bottom. And don't forget to watch my later videos. I will be posting another one on how to actually get more levels, and I'll show you which comment actually helped me on this. And thanks for watching. See you next time.